This week at Interior. Thanks to the leadership and vision of President Donald J. Trump, America is on the fast track to energy dominance. The Department of the Interior has played a big role in notable accomplishments made to increase production and make energy affordable again in the first 100 days of this administration. At President Trump and Secretary Burgum's direction, we are treating our natural resources as national assets on America's balance sheet.
So we're gonna mine, baby mine. We're gonna get critical minerals going, so we're stop buying critical minerals from China. We're gonna map, baby map, so we get the U.S. Geological Survey going back and actually discovering all the resources we have on Americans' balance sheet,
which are being sustainably developed to create good-paying American jobs, balance the budget, and pay down the national debt. Interior announced a dramatic overhaul of energy permitting. Environmental and tribal reviews that typically take years will now be completed in weeks under the new procedures. The emergency measure, responding to President Trump's declared national energy emergency, covers oil, gas, coal, and a wide range of other energy sources. Interior Secretary Doug Burgum says the fast-track process will strengthen America's energy independence and national security. In a cabinet meeting at the White House, Secretary Burgum outlined the shift in America's energy strategy, highlighting the department's focus on domestic production and emphasized plans to expand coal, oil, and critical minerals development on public lands.
So we're treating our natural resources like the American balance sheet they are, and America's resources, the 700 million acres of surface that's public, the 700 million of subsurface, the 2.5 billion offshore, all contain what we need to have self-sufficient supply chains.
The Secretary estimates coal resources on federal lands alone could be worth $8 trillion, while warning that China currently controls 85% of critical mining refining needed for defense and industry. Secretary Burgum traveled to Louisiana this week to highlight American energy dominance by touring an offshore oil rig.
Here we are with the folks from Arena Offshore.
Very nice
Great to be here. Spectacular spot you got here.
Sir.
What you're seeing right here is American energy dominance, and it starts with those frontline energy workers, those patriotic Americans that are out here on a platform in the middle of the Gulf of America. They're working 24 hours a day so you can sleep securely at night knowing that we're going to have enough power to win the AI arms race, that we're going to have enough power to run our manufacturing plants, bring those back to America, that we're going to have enough energy for you and your family to heat your home, cook your food, and drive your car or your pickup. Thanks for all you do. I'm Doug. Good to see you guys.
And the Cheniere Sabine Pass LNG export facility, a liquefaction and export facility in Cameron Parish. America's first and largest LNG export terminal, the facility transforms nearly 5 billion cubic feet of natural gas daily into liquid form for global shipment. Interior's Bureau of Ocean Energy Management announced its intent to revise the Biden administration's offshore bonding requirements for oil and gas operations. Officials will instead finalize new rules based on the Trump administration's proposed 2020 regulatory framework. The decision aims to free up private capital to invest in energy development projects and drive growth. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service has announced the largest expansion of hunting access this year, opening 42 new hunting opportunities across more than 87,000 acres of public lands. The changes affect 16 wildlife refuges and 1 national fish hatchery across 11 states. Officials say the expansion provides new opportunities for sportsmen and women in Alabama, Idaho, Massachusetts, Montana, and 7 other states. The move is part of the Interior Department's ongoing effort to increase recreational access to public lands while maintaining careful wildlife management practices. The U.S. Geological Survey has unveiled maps showing vast mineral deposits beneath U.S. ocean territory. The maps identify cobalt, nickel, and rare earth elements in underwater areas larger than America's landmass, and highlights the future opportunity to source the minerals needed to support the nation's economy and security from underwater lands belonging to the United States. Secretary Burgum calls it a crucial step in unlocking America's natural resources and maintaining global competitiveness. On Wednesday, the National Park Service hosted Prince Edward, the Duke of Edinburgh, who dedicated the bicentennial bell at the Benjamin Rush Garden, part of the Independence National Historic Park in Philadelphia. The bell, a gift from his mother, Queen Elizabeth, during America's bicentennial celebrations in 1976, has found a permanent home in the newly designed garden, which honors Benjamin Rush, a signer of the Declaration of Independence. The dedication strengthens the long-standing cultural ties between the United States and the United Kingdom, while creating a new landmark in America's most historic square mile. In our social media picture of the week, in a stunning display of natural geometry, visitors at Utah's Arches National Park witnessed an extraordinary lunar spectacle. A nearly full moon, appearing massive in the afternoon sky, perfectly centered itself within one of the park's iconic sandstone arches, showing how these ancient windows in the desert continue to frame unforgettable moments for visitors who explore this red rock wonderland. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and X. That's This Week at Interior.